Hello everyone and welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so excited because I just purchased a new SD card for my camera, and instead of saying I only have 2 minutes of recording time, I have 4 hours. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Who knew? That would make me so happy. Alright, let's get into the video. Today, oh, my bud. My dog is here. So today we are going to be playing with Makeup Geek shadows. Marlene Estelle, who is the founder and an OG here on YouTube, yeah, she's the founder of Makeup Geek, and they just did a whole rebranding. I did not purchase any of the new rebranded eyeshadows. I actually have quite a few of the old ones, so we're gonna play with those today. Okay, so with the rebrand, it sounds like she went with some new labs. I'm guessing that the formula of the shadows is the same though. Makeup Geek shadows for years have been reliable. They're blendable, they're pigmented. So like I said, I don't have the new shadows in the square pans, but I do have some OGs in the round ones. So we're gonna play with those. And I did check on the website. Some of the ones that we'll be playing with today are still available in the old round pans. Some of them are now available in the new square pans. So let's get right into it. Let's play with some shadow. I am using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden as usual. Just a warning, my Z palette is not the cleanest. Don't judge me. So we're starting in with the color Vintage right here. So just as usual, I am starting off, wow, like did you see that? Like I know I have the old ones, but I've watched other reviews already on the new Makeup Geek shadows, and it seems like they're the same. Like they're just good shadows. I mean, that was one like boop. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm starting off with my darkest color first, since I have hooded eyes and I find it easier to map out that color so that I know it'll be visible when my eyes are open. I mean, you have to see that blended out so easily. Look how quick that was. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. It's crazy, everyone. All right, I'm going to take a clean blender brush and I'm going to dip into Frappe, which is a really nice transition. It's a little bit cool toned as well, so it'll go nicely with Vintage. I feel like it's hard to find a cool toned transition shade. A lot of them are pretty warm, and then I feel like sometimes they wind up looking very orange on me. So Frappe is actually one of my favorite shadows to use for the transition, no matter what I'm doing. I actually use it a lot on brides whenever I do freelance or bridesmaids, whoever. It's just one of my favorite go-to transition shades. Just blends out so nicely. I am going just a little bit over Vintage, just to make sure we're getting a good blend. I know there's also, which I didn't even know if I wanted to mention it in my video, but I know there's some drama going on with Marlena and some YouTubers out there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really follow it. I don't want to. I just care about the makeup. That's what I'm here for. It's the makeup. And now we're gonna go in with Grandstand, which is one of my favorite shadows from Makeup Geek. And I did see that they do have it in the new square pans, which is awesome. Grandstand is right here. So I'm going to, as usual, put this on my finger first, get it laid down on our lid, and then use a brush. It's so soft, like So soft. Look at that. Do you see it? Oh, it's so pretty. Now we're going to take a flat brush and hit in here. In this shadow, I don't even have to use setting spray or anything to get the same intensity on my eye, which is awesome. Take out a step. So next I'm going to take Shimma Shimma, which is right here. So I'm just going to take the other side of my flat brush and we're going to hit this in the beginning here to brighten this up. Look at that. Look at that. Zoom you guys out a bit. I really do want to keep this mainly about Makeup Geek, so we're going to go through the face pretty quick. I'm going to prime with my Tatcha Silk Canvas. Today I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear, and I'm using 415. When I mixed this foundation with the LA Girl in my first video, I actually had the shade 425, which is why I mix it, because it's way too yellow for me, so I actually finally went and picked up my shade. I'm using a really thin layer of this, and I also film in natural light, and I won't ever put filters on my videos. So hopefully if you guys are seeing anything, if it just like looks really good, or if you're seeing my really textured skin, that's just what it is. I'm not here putting on a ton of foundation just for the camera. My goal is to have this look good in real life. I'm not here on a movie set, I'm here in my sunroom. Okay, so that is on. I think I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape today. I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Again, I have this really tiny one. I do have a big one, but I'm just trying to get through the sample first. So that's what's going on there. Taking on my fluffy brush, and we're gonna pat out any creasing we got, just in case. So next for bronzer, blush, and highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca, Khloe, and Malika collab. So there's actually a really pretty bronzer. There's 2 blushes and a highlight in this. My bronzer is being used up for sure. I'm gonna be very sad when that's out. I really like this palette just for traveling and just in general. I'm keeping this look pretty everyday, so I'm going to be using a big fluffy brush. We're just going in. That's it. And for blush, I'm going to use this bottom one. This one has a little bit more color to it, and this one's a little bit more highlighty. And on days like this, especially when I have my hair up, I'll actually take some blush and I'll hit kind of on my temples just to tie the whole look together. And then we're going to take the highlighter and do a little bit of that. And I'm gonna take that highlighter on the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, so that was it for the face. Also, if you guys ever see like red marks on my neck, that's literally just from the brush touching my neck from when I did bronzer. I just have really sensitive skin, so if you guys ever see like all of a sudden red splotches, it's not an allergic reaction. I just have sensitive skin. Very upsetting. So all I'm gonna do is take our vintage blending brush. I just want to show you guys that I'm dipping just the tip of the brush into the product, and then I'm gonna hit that off. So I'm not getting my entire brush loaded, I'm just getting the tips of the brush, so that way we're getting a more concentrated area of where our product is going to go. I'm gonna keep this about halfway because I don't want it to start getting like too smoky. I'm going in with our transition blender brush without any more product. I didn't put any more product on, but I'm just gonna blend that out. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of our highlighter. And I'm going to bring that down on the lower lash line, just right here. All right, and that's it for the eyes. I know it's a pretty simple look, but the point is that these shadows do a lot of the blending for you. I mean, the eyes took me like 5 minutes, but that's kind of what eyeshadows should do. You should be able to create a beautiful, like blown out look, and it's supposed to look effortless, and it was effortless. So whether or not you support the company now, I don't know. You have to admit, they're good shadows. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and put on mascara, and I'll come right back to discuss a little bit more. So brows and mascara are on. I used my KVD Vegan Beauty Brow Pomade in Walnut. And then I also used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set mascara, brow mascara again, which I just tried out in my last video for the first time. And I still really like it. I'll have to say it definitely makes your brows like a little crunchy. There's a little crunch. Just a warning if you pick it up. But I still like it, so that's good. Oh, and then mascara. I used my NYX On the Rise mascara. Now I'm going to use my Makeup Forever pencil in 606 Wherever Walnut. And then to tone this down, the lipstick that I'm going to use is by Almay. It is their Lip Vibes, and I'm using the color Never Forget. So now let's talk about Makeup Geek again. As you can see, the eyeshadows are awesome. I'm in love. So I'm actually really excited that Makeup Geek came out with this rebranding. I have a ton of Makeup Geek shadows just because they were like such a staple for YouTubers back in the day, and I've just been watching YouTube for so long that someone suggests something and I'm like, yes, I want that. So I have quite a few Makeup Geek shadows, and now starting my own channel, I was kind of afraid that I would never get to use them because I don't want my makeup to just sit here and not get used. And of course I could do a video, you know, like using my old makeup, but I also like to keep things relevant. So I'm excited that I got to use them today. I'm excited that I got to show you how they perform because I think they are awesome, awesome quality. And I know they're getting up there in price a little bit. When Makeup Geek came around, they were the cheap ones, and now like they're more in between. So they're not the cheapest shadows that you can get, but the quality I would say is worth the price. Thank you so much for those of you who have clicked on this video. Thank you for coming back or for clicking on it and seeing me for the first time. I appreciate it. I also always list the makeup that I've used in the video in the description box down below. So if you ever need to check that out super quick without like going through the entire video, you can just always check the description box and it'll be right there for you. I will be uploading every Tuesday and Friday, so make sure you check it out. Subscribe, hit the like button if you liked this video, and turn the bell on. And I will see you in my next one. Bye! Wow, I'm so out of breath. Wow, I'm just so happy. Can't even handle it. Okay, get it together. What am I saying? I have a dog hair on my eyelash. As usual, as usual. And now we're gonna go in with, just because I don't want it to be, because I don't want it. The those Hydro Grip Ring, why can't I freaking talk? What am I trying to say? Hello. There we go. What do I do? I don't even care what it is. Just talk to me. Oh, that's sad. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Look at this. Brown chicken. Oh yeah. That was good. That was good though. Okay.